There's been some wonderful battles between Kahisa Rabada and Virat Kohli. We're going to see another one here now.
Missed out. It's a bouncer followed by a full delivery that turned out to be a full toss. The interesting thing about Virat Kohli, as we see or hear a lot of chatter around the stumps, so the South Africans really fired up. And you can see the advantage you have when you have somebody like a Rabada in the team. He's just fired up the entire unit. Yes, first World Cup match 2011, 100, 2015 as well, 100 for Virat Kohli.
On ball for the second two deliveries that he received. I think the plan might be now to try and drag him a little bit wide and see if he can get him pushing through the offside, bring those three slips into play with a ball that just moves away from the right-hander. Used the bouncer already, tried to go for the Yorker.
Kohli boy, the world watches when he bats, and how does he handle the expectations?
If you're finding difficulties in coping up with the expectations, just understand why you got there first, and then you never feel that pressure. So that's what I do. I start every game like it's my first game for the country, and then you build on from there. You never really play with your numbers and stats.
Comes to an end a wicket. Just to run, 6 overs gone. It's 14 for 1.
सॉरी यार,
बहन की शादी मेरे को 2 दिन पहले आता है।
अच्छा ये बता तेरी शॉपिंग कैसी चल रही है?
और वो तेरा डिजाइनर लहंगा? लहंगा है, डिजाइनर नहीं।
क्यों?
बजट के बाहर है।
अब अंदर है।
थैंक यू भैया।
भाइयों तेरा यार, ऐसे थोड़ी।
अच्छा मैं क्या कह रही थी कि डिजाइनर लहंगे के साथ ना एक डायमंड नेकलेस बहुत अच्छा लगेगा।
क्या? चुटकी कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा।
I just can't
hear you.
घर आए तो सिर्फ घर के लिए आए। अब दुनिया के किसी भी कोने से फंड ट्रांसफर कर पाए SBI NRI सर्विसेज के साथ।
Rabada has got another 7 overs to bowl, so that's something Indian batsmen would be aware or wary of as well. 2 slips and a gully. Stride forward, Virat Kohli, and against Rabada, he'll be more aware of that ball that's pitched in short rather than full.
Well, South Africa know it. Here's the prize wicket. He sent a shudder through the dressing room if you get Virat Kohli quickly. No sign of Surav, so Sean's easing back into the slot alongside me.
Interesting field, they've got those 2 slips again. No third man in position, but a man at backward point position on the boundary. So they're looking for the wickets, give themselves a bit of protection square of the wicket.
And in the Test series against India last year, England kept a man down there a lot of the time. They feel that it's a feeder area for Kohli, cutting and driving square off the front foot, and also running those singles there. So they like to block that, make him feel a bit for the ball outside off stump. That's what the 3 slips are there for. So it's a well thought through field.
As a batsman, sometimes think if I could just defend it in that area, get a single, go to the other side, and it just nips away and a little bit more movement to bring those 2 slips and a gully into play.
And the fact that the pitch is just slightly too paced too. Some balls come onto you quickly, others slowly. If you're feeling for the ball and one just hurries onto you, then that can bring those slips into play. Into the 7th over with players of this quality at the crease and only 14 runs on the board. Tells you that South Africa have bowled very well. It's a case of batting with due care and attention at the moment. There's that area and there's that fielder.
Been a good effort, hasn't it? 6.5, as you mentioned, just 14 runs been accumulated. They picked up the wicket, created 3 other half chances. Good start by the South Africans.
It's 14 for 1.
A virtuous hero,
Are you ready, Kumbhakar?
an archer with precision, a mischievous kid who swallowed the sun,
I want that fruit.
and a warrior king of the Maratha Empire. And all these childhood stories now for your kids. Amar Chitrakatha, now streaming on Hotstar.
Chambani has come to watch the favoured Indian team.
That's a loose stroke from Rohit Sharma. The ball did leave him, but it was hung out there by Kalisa Rabada. A little teaser.
Yeah, it's been a good spell from Rabada. Ball fantastic lengths. The privilege of being with him for a couple of months just before this World Cup. Terrific competitor.
That's a fantastic stroke. What a response that is from Rohit Sharma. The ball travelled at the speed of light, I reckon. Tremendous reception from this crowd.
Well, if anybody has watched Rohit Sharma bat, it's not the place to bowl to him. He waits for that delivery. Just helps it way onto the boundary. It's a big part of the ground. And he's cleared it with ease.
And that is attack and counter-attack, isn't it? The bowler having his moment, the batsman having his. The picture's telling the story. Now he's got a boundary in the third man. That's cruel. Where full slip would have been, I don't think he would have carried to slip, but again, moral victory goes the bowler's way, the scoreboard goes the batsman's way.
Good delivery. It's outside edge and it races away. It's a terrific contest. See the bowler trying to pick wickets, bowling great areas. Batsman just surviving, just being there. He knows how important this 10 overs is going to be in the context of the game. Just get through the spell of Rabada.
I'm picking up on your point about don't bowl there to Rohit Sharma. He looks for the stroke with that pull stroke he just played. If I said to you who has the most sixes in one-day international cricket since the last World Cup, so over the last 4 years, you might say Martin Guptill or Jos Buttler or Chris Gale. You might say Aaron Finch or Jason Roy. But you'd be wrong. Who would you say?
Rohit Sharma.
Correct, thank you. But we nearly led you to the water a bit there, didn't it?
Yeah, you did. He's a fantastic player.
And a fantastic take by Quinton de Kock. A stop save, goalkeeper-like, horizontal.
Just a remarkable batsman in this format of the game. Spectacle in delivery, how quickly he swivels on his feet. By no means Rabada is slow.
Do you know, he got 136s in 71 innings, 130. Next best 103 by Owen Morgan.
And Morgan has played more innings than Rohit Sharma.
Now he laces it through point. What an over of international cricket. High quality and highly entertaining. 29 for 1. Well, it could be that India have just weathered an early South African storm. We'll see at the end of this over. We've had 8 overs. Rich has leapt up. 29 for 1 now the score. One of those things that you just kind of need to strike quickly when you've got your high-class bowler. He takes 1 wicket, takes another one straight after that. Oh, everybody gets excited. But as it is, Rohit Sharma happy to come back at him with strokes like that.
That's a terrific cricket shot. Not the best delivery from Rabada on this surface. He had the width, he had the length, and he put it away. Just weathering the early storm with the South African attack. You can see that with Virat Kohli as well. You know how important is this new ball. With Rabada and Morris, they've got Fetlukayu coming in next, and the 2 spinners. This is a very important stage of the game. You see first 12 overs with not much of damage. India will get past this total. Captaincy from Faf du Plessis on the attack. 2 slips, a gully. He knows how important wickets are. He wants to get to that Indian middle order. I think that's a very important position in one-day cricket. These conditions, the gully. Saw in the first game in England played South Africa, there are a lot of catchable options in that area. It's an easy option for a single as well. When a good delivery, you just play it defensively and it runs down to third man. It's not a bad option early on in the innings to stop that single. Force the batsman to do something different. Slips in position, 2 slips in position. That's the line you want to bowl to Kohli, just outside the off stump. There you see, that was a single. And it keeps Kohli on strike. The average is 38 when it's bowled wide offside the off stump, 47 when you get closer to the off stump, and he's at his best when you're in the stumps and on the leg side. That 13 dot deliveries. It's good bowling from South Africa. They're keeping him on strike early on.
Talking before you arrived about exactly that. If that uneven pace of the pitch, one just hurries through and he's feeling for the ball out there, well, brings the catches into play as well. You're right, you can't get too straight to it. That's close to fatal. Occasionally he plays round his front pad. This is one, but very rarely. He sets it up well, he keeps his eyes level. You don't see him fall over. Sachin was the best I ever saw it. Not falling over to the offside, and therefore not playing around his front pad, but it was pretty good. He gets a bigger stride in almost anybody too when he plays forward against the quicker bowlers. It's just a bit too straight. That's the one that Suarez talking about, and Kohli works it for a couple. A lot of Kohli's batting is based around instinct and the basics. It's 31 for 1. Yes, on the subject of basics, his running between the wicket is good. Rabada is fifth over, very rightly. Chahal set this up, you know. His 4 wickets were just essential on the back of the first 2 taken by Bumrah. Bowled Rassi van der Dusen round his legs. Drifting, ripping leg break. Completely outthought South African captain Faf du Plessis. Won a battle of flight against David Miller. And picked up 4 in all. Lucky, very lucky Virat Kohli. Inside edge. Impeccable in delivery, inside edge, missing the stumps. What a player he is in shorter format. The Indian coaching staff very happy with the performance of the team so far. Sanjay Bangar on your right, Ravi Shastri on the left. So far they've been brilliant in this game. I think Ravi is comfortable in his role, right?
जस्तो मान्छेले यो देशमा अब यो देख्छ भनेर चाहिँ हाला हाला गर्दै भूकम्प आउला
see those kind of economy rates in a one-day arena these days. Every single bowler under 4.5. Impressive. The 5 wickets have allowed them to absolutely dominate the first 33 overs. Is there a late flourish to come from South Africa? Miles on the shoulders of Pat McGuire and David Miller. Off an appeal from Yadav, thinking maybe just he'd find a feather of an edge. Still takes some used to, even when you see the slow-mos of that arm action coming real round arm. All those bowling coaches over the year, get your arm as high as possible. I think his and Malinga's bowling coach were similar. And as you keep watching Kedar Jadhav, the more pressure on him, the more his arm goes down. That's a very good shot. Hit over extra cover, one bounce into the fence. A much-needed boundary for South Africa. Yes, it's brilliant from Pat McGuire. Decided to risk a little bit using his feet, get somewhere near the pitch, and then thought, okay, I'm in a good position. Where's the spot? Over extra. A couple of bounces. Very good shot. Boundaries have been hard to come by. Just the 10th boundary of the day for South Africa. 5 runs from this over so far. It's rebuilding South Africa. 43 this partnership of 64. That is where the skills need to get a bit better against spin. When you hit a boundary, you cannot afford to play 2 dot deliveries. Finish with 5 runs and over. Yep, he comes back well. 3 dot deliveries, 5 from it. 132 for 5. Some interesting sights around the ground today. Toss happened. Trump Duplessis won it. Ever since then, it's been images of India victorious. Duplessis tried hard at a certain stage to try and get his team back into the equation. It wasn't to be. 132 for 5 after 34 overs. Time for a change of team with Ramsey.
South Africa in tatters, batting card, not a good one. Small fight back between Pat McGuire and Miller. Build in the innings, really. For them, it's about trying to understand what a good total. What is a total that will give them a chance in this game? Give bowlers an opportunity.
Right, Graham Smith's been busy, isn't he? What accomplishment?
Just interested in players, making which guard they choose. You've got middle, you've got leg stump, you've got 2-legged cock. Opting for leg stump against someone like Boomer who angles the ball across the left-hander. I just feel in those occasions about adapting to the bowler, even though he likes to stay leg stump to free up the offside. Someone like Boomer who's going across you as a left-hander, you might need to go maybe more into middle and north to counter those angles and counter the effects of someone like Boomer as a left-hander who's bringing you outside edge into play consistently. In the end, he got it. The angle worked for Boomer. I feel like the cock could have maybe got more into off stump, built himself into his innings on it. Then, as he progresses, maybe go back to his strength.
The left-handed opener yourself, did you do a lot of that? Or you so firm, you wanted one kind of guard?
No, I always used to change depending on the bowler that I was facing. Preparation, it's not only about feeling good in the net, hitting the ball and feeling confident about what you're doing, but you've got to analyse and think, who am I facing? Then Bhuvaneshwar Kumar can swing the ball back into me. LBW might be a big issue, so I'll come more 2-leg and look to hit straight. Where Bumrah has got big bounce and angle across you as a left-hander, so how's he going to get me out? More chance he'll nick me off, bring slips into play, so maybe get a bit more into the angle, counter that.
go as far as off stump now.
Yeah, often. I think about Bumrah's a very similar angle bowler to say someone like Freddie Flintoff in my career, So around the angles is certainly look to get onto off stump. You look to hit straight back at the bowler, especially when the ball's new and nipping about. If it's flat, and you can move in anywhere you want really because you can play with freedom. But today I really think South Africa needed to assess and say, how do we get off to a solid start? Bumrah is such a key man in getting India off to a good start. So how do we counter him? He bowled beautifully, though. We have to say that he was excellent. He's a world star, isn't he, Harsha?
Came as close to batting there as possible from 100 yards away. 7 overs, 2 for 19 has had a huge impact on this game. 32 dot balls out of the 42 that he bowled. Just 2 of this over, South Africa just consolidating 134 for 5.
Projected score, I think that 6 and over 224 would be a mark that South Africa will be looking at. Just to give their bowlers something to bowl that Harsha. Underneath that, you feel that India's power top order would be able to handle. That 224 just gives Duplessis an opportunity to attack a surface maybe not as flat as some of the surfaces we have seen in this year's World Cup. That's what South Africa will be hoping. Can they get 100 runs or so and give themselves a chance?
Right, the escapade almost with Kedar Jadhav is over. You've got a leg spinner back 2 for 20. Now South Africa find themselves in some perilous position.
Two white balls in this competition. Yeah, something has developed with the new ball as you talk, but standing on leg stump for this delivery.
Beautifully played, slightly over Princeton on the angle. He had to wait until the last minute. He did, and then picked up the wicket.
How good that shot is. It's not a half volley by any means. Have a look at that. Scrambles, superb timing, just from the middle of the bat. Did not try to hit hard, and in spite of it being a very big ground, it just races away. Very comfortable against the seam bowling Miller. Struggles a bit against wrist spinners, but he can play. Big moment for him. Big tournament. Team under pressure. Get 100. So that's a decent over. Boomer back into the attack, 6 from it, 118 for 5. This World Cup, you can get involved in the Premier 11 fantasy game. Top performance, Joe Root. Surprised with his 100. Kingsman also got 100, and Ben Stokes' performance against South Africa in the first game. So 4 of the 5 are from England and their quality performances. Then the Best Dressed Award, a couple of those might be in the running. Familiar faces India have played all around the world. Must have seen them bowling majority of the grounds. Scoring at 4 runs and over, slightly more than 4 runs and over. It's interesting that Petla quite some room there. You talk about scoring a 4 and over, there's still 21 overs to go. But I think they just need these two to bat for a period of time. The current rate will get them just over 200. 6 and over would get them to 250.